DJI tools now. I want to know how our sounds is sounding. How is we finagling? Salute to everybody on the way in. This is On Go. You are now on Go. Shout out to the whole Go gang. Everybody in the chat is the Go gang. Be a part of the Go gang now. Make sure you're in the chat. Make sure you're getting active. It's not just about us here, not about just the people in the court. It's about everybody that has a take, everybody that has a view on this trial. Whether you feel you're on the left side, or you feel you're on the right side, or you feel like where I'm at. I'm right here, son. But as I started here, I actually started on the side, actually. Feel me? I'm gonna hold you. But as I'm watching this case, you know what I mean? It's still toggling, man. I'm right here, and it's like, it's wild. But as we watching this now, we see what the prosecution has shot their whole load. Is it real? Good morning, top of the morning, everybody. Grand rising, everybody. I forgot it's still morning. You know I've been on Go for a long time. I thought it was afternoon, son. My bad, y'all. No, I love y'all. Straight. Nah, son. Do you think Diddy is guilty, bro? I think he guilty. If he guilty, he about to get rocked. Okay, if y'all been watching the case, and I know everybody been watching the case, bro. I know y'all have, and I update y'all. I give y'all jokes, I give y'all other things, but I give y'all seriousness too as well. But listen what we have to understand today. Today is Diddy Day, okay? Trial day 29, agent talks Jane. The jury looks bored, y'all. The jury looks bored. They looking bored, they looking disassociated. Bro, has the prosecution dragged their case out too long? You can do that, bro. Listen to me, you can do that. But listen, also, we got Donat versus TMZ just now. Donat gotta go up. You know, Donat be ready when he ready. Look, and he going up right now in his own life. He's wild. But anyway, he's talking about some other stuff right now, though. He's not talking about what I'm telling you about. TMZ. But listen, though. And the surprise guest supposedly supposed to shock the whole court. So we still seeing out for who this surprise supposed guests. No, I ain't going nowhere. Right here, I'm going to make sure I figure it out. If there's something to figure out, I'm going to make sure I figure it out, homie. And I got the Go Gadget arms. You see somebody over there, y'all? Okay, Go Gadget. Don't let me Go Gadget. Don't let me do it. We's not missing this. Good. All right? Everybody make sure they checking the likes. Likes up. Likes up from the rip. If you're new here, welcome. This is On Go. This is On Go. Nah, the defense ain't on yet, right? Is they on? Oh, they must have just finished up the jump on now, but no. It's either that or tomorrow is really the defense's day, though. Tomorrow is their day. You know what I mean? We know for a fact. I asked Mark Agnafilo on live the other day. Feel me? So I didn't ask nobody in no court. I didn't ask nobody in the news. I asked Mark himself. Do I have the video? I'll show you again. Look, Mark, we're going up Wednesday, homie. Straight. All right, Mark. Thank you. Gangster. So I ain't gonna ask him nothing else. Nothing to say. Got nothing to say, bro. I'm not gonna stink it up. Not done. I'm not gonna stink it up. Look, the agent walking in today. Second one, man. First one was a red one. Now they have the polka dots, man. I gotta get that style from you with that time, man. It's my usual styles, man. I'm jacking the time. Agent, come on the agent. Smith, what up? Smith, what happened? Don't do that. Smith, what happened? Come on, agent. Look. Hold up. You know this. Look. Thank you. Feeling it, Mark? Good. Feeling good? Feeling bad for you guys to be in the hot sun all day. Oh, my God, man. Can't wait for the defense to get up there and get it going. When do you think the defense is going to be ready to go? I think the prosecution will arrest probably tomorrow. Okay, cool. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, cool. Okay. Look at Mark's face. Happy around me. Good. Everybody face. Good. It's all right to be cool. This is Stepper's Cam. Sorry. Stepper Cam. Forever. Stepper's Cam. The first day I ever came to this court. From the first day, yes or no, right? She'd been stepping when you had the Fendi thing, the raincoat. It was raining, yes? Was it raining? Did you bring the sunshine and the rain? I'm just asking you. Did you bring it? And the sun's shining now, and it's raining on this live. It's raining here. Oh my God, I love her. Oh my God, look, I got the flyers to follow me. My God and my Jesus. I be telling about my Jesus.
I knew exactly what she was talking about when she
Oh my God, I appreciate y'all, queens. Y'all have a blessed day, right? I appreciate y'all, man. Keep stepping, sister, right? I know that's right. I know the hell that's right. From the first day with the Fendi thing with her. Don't do that with me, huh? Facts. Don't do that. That's how Udo steps. They say, I'm following you now, you know. Stop, bro. It's a beautiful black queen, son. Baddest thing in this whole building. From the first day. Chocolate, beautiful, son. Stepping, always fly. From the top to the heel, homie. Not a joke. Always stepping, never seen her on nothing flat, homie. Don't see her mountain climbing nowhere. She in a heel, homie. It's no joking business with this stuff. No joking business with this stuff. Shout out to my sisters. Flats or the heels, it's all good. But that sister be stepping. Shout out to the queens. Look, get the likes up. Hike up the likes like your girlfriend's skirt last night. You already know how we doing it. Exclusivity. Bruce Almighty here. Not them other fool people channels, man. Stop. Who channel does this? Only God's channel, homie. Jesus' channel, bro. If Jesus had a channel, bruh, it'd be bigger than Mike. It'd be bigger than Mike. So that's just on a whole other level. So let me leave my Uncle Jesus. But yo, look. Shout out to God and Jesus. Y'all drop sevens in the chat. Y'all believe in God and Jesus, bro. I don't care if y'all tired of hearing this. Don't care. I'm gonna profess it to you all the time. 7 in the chat if you believe in God and Jesus. Let's just get that out. This is a Diddy stream. Oh, you up? What you want me? Oh, you up? So, sevens. Everything that don't put a 7 getting old up. That's how we doing it. I know you with the devil. Oh, you up then? Do not turn Jane and try to get mad with me after I hold you up, after I told you to do a sevens. You want a 6, so hold your oils. Consensual oils. Don't do that. So let's get this shit right. Big Famer 2 just popped out. Content creators is out here. Let me come pull up over here by the content creators. So we got everybody out here. So I'll just be vibing, chilling. Let's get out of here. One of the smartest minds out here, my man. One of the smartest minds. One of the smartest minds. That guy right there. Legal mind. That's my legal mind right here. Him right here. My man, legal mind. Gangster. Famer, what up, bro?
What happened to you, man? I saw you.
You know we chilling,
on
bro.
Lennox Ave. As soon as I
you know we chilling. Yeah, you're not.
You know I'm moving. Magic.
You know
them white people loving you out here, nigga. Them white people love this nigga right here. This nigga got deals. Yo, tell him you want 10 minutes, 100,000, 150,000 for the year.
I got you. I got you. That's Famer 2, man. Shout out to my bro, Famer 2. You already know the vibe. Content row. Content creation row. That's what we doing. We out here. Everybody out here. Look at the vibes. Look at the vibes. Everybody out here. Armon, Mims, Khan, One Drip Media, the Queen. See the Queen. Gotta see the Queen. Gotta catch the Queen. We all out here, son, just vibing, son. You all out here vibing, bro. My man, the reporter. You know, they got their little reporter lawyer thing going on over here. Reporter lawyer, you know what I'm saying? All my peoples, though. Everybody has peoples, bro. My peoples do it. But everybody's cool, though, bro. Ain't nobody, unless somebody's really being, that's the only people that people ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Besides that, everybody's cool, son. Everybody here, son. I got a different kind of love for everybody here, son. I swear, son. Everybody here, son. I can't say, son. Even the one nigga that had the barcode and the nigga tried to rat on me, it's all right, son. I got love for everybody. I just can't tell him that because he tried to rat on me. It's all good. I'm telling y'all that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious, brother. Leave it be, bro. Leave it be. But this is what it is, though, man. Your defense is acting like they want to wrap up in a couple of days. I'm going to get a couple of good conversations from a couple of these great content creators. But for real, for me, is what do we ask of them? What? What do you think? I can ask them that. My question I'd ask them is Freako or Rico? Hey, what do you think, son? Is this a Freako or is this a Rico? If it's a Rico, it's a Rico. Some people want Diddy to be done. I get it. All right, so say it's a Rico then. But give me the elements to show it. And if you say it's a Freako, then give me some elements to show what you're saying. Each argument has an argument. What's the argument? That's how I'm on it. So I've been on this whole shit, son. What is the argument? Because it's all about the prosecution. It wasn't about the defense to me. It's all about the prosecution because they're the one that have the case to prove. So it's all about them. So what are they giving us? Did they drag it out too long? That's the question. Did they drag it out too long? You know what I'm saying? Let me get all my peoples in here. All my peoples. All my peoples. But look, Did they drag it out too long, bro? Because remember, it's not about us knowing about a case, right? Sometimes you got to take something out of its element to understand it. Take some out of this level, take it out of rich, take it to poor, take it out of the element it's in and put it in another element. So take this case out of a movie, out of a case, and put it into a movie, okay? And you're watching this movie. You put on the movie, it's going down. You see a cop kicking it. Okay, shit looking like it's something. What are you telling me about a wild one? What happened? He had to put arms on people? What? It's wilding. All right, cool. Then other people, then Cassie go up. You're like, okay, this movie, oh, this the person here he was talking about that he had to go put arms on. And it's supposed to be some bread was, you know what I mean? So we getting into the story now. Cool, let's get into the movie. Boom. Now, you're driving, you're looking at custodians in the hotel and all some stuff. You're like, yo, bro, where is the action? You done put the main heroine. We done got the main villain, allegedly, which is Diddy. He's the villain. Y'all made him to be, right? So in your movie, because the prosecution has made this movie, okay? This is who created the movie, prosecution. So in this movie, Diddy's the villain, right? Cassie's the heroine, or whatever. She's the Jane with King Kong. She's the Jane. Not the Jane, though, but the Jane in King Kong, right? She's the woman in the movie, the Marilyn Monroe, whoever's in the movie. That's going to make us come and see this movie. She's the reason. She's the starlet. She's why we came to see this movie, okay? We've got the starlet in the beginning of the movie, and now we waiting for the starlet or something like the starlet, at least something coming through looking like the starlet. We can say it ain't the starlet, but we going to rock out to the end of the movie with her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a movie, right? So now a lot of people are getting bored because this thing is dragging out, and now you're getting all this other stuff, and now we going into receipts and all this other stuff. Like, show me the receipts. Why you got to go into paperwork receipts, bro? Where is the vocal receipts? Why we ain't no people telling us the story? Where's the other characters that's coming in the movie that's coming to say? Because you got one escort that's coming in like, on smoke from the beginning, and then you got this next escort that comes to oot down all what the first escort's trying to say. Why? Why is the Punisher ooting down everything that the other person is saying? Why? As a prosecution, you would think that these things would be together, at least those couple of things, right? That at least we have the escorts that are going to corroborate each other to say Diddy did everything, Diddy did everything. Punisher came on to say, yo, listen, Diddy never was intoxicated. Cassie, I never seen them both intoxicated, one, right? Then he also said that it wasn't Diddy that told me to do nothing. It was Cassie that told me to do whatever I was doing, okay? So now what we have here? What do we have there? And even Phillips ain't no good because he acting like, because he had a smoke for the Diddy, but I'm just saying though, but then we got to look at everything else. He was the one that was trying to contact Cassie. Allegedly, he could have got in contact with her. Who knows, bro? Cassie getting 20 million, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm not putting nobody in. I said allegedly, but we could think out the box too, bro. Some people could even say that Punisher was working with Diddy. We can go out that box and say that. It's a possibility, right? Nigga sound like he was on the Diddy campaign. And he did interviews. Who does he sound like he's talking about? Who? Diddy the monster that they're talking about? No. He's not talking about that guy, right? Punisher's not talking about the same guy that they're talking about, right? If you've heard Punisher on any conversations on any channel, CNN, wherever, you know for a fact, you never heard him sound like nothing else but like he was on Diddy's side. A little bit. But then he's also on Cassie's side a little bit. And that's when I heard him speak one day. He said, my goal when I went up to testify was to not be on either side. So we got a person that's testifying. Is he even credible? Like, what's going on then? He's talking about he don't want to be, it's not about either side. You in here on some thinking like you don't want to be a bias to a side. No, you're supposed to be in here on the truth side, sir. I'm just going to tell the truth of what I know, and that's it, bro. And let me get up out of here. It ain't about being on this side or that side or Cassie's side. Just tell the truth. So that statement that even Punisher said after online on that interview, you got to think about that statement, bro. He said that he went with the intention of like being impartial, like 50-50 on both sides. He didn't want to be leaning to Cassie's side or this side. So that means he's really tailoring his words tightly to make sure he doesn't do this. It's not like a person that's going there thinking you're going to get questioned, don't know, you thinking on the fly. You know what I mean? You kind of, you know what I mean? He's a smart guy, though. He's not dumb. Punisher's not stupid, son. He's smart, son. Not stupid. Just like the Jane. She wasn't dumb either. She knew how to speak. She spoke very well. She took her time, spoke very well. She cried a lot, whatever. Get it? Cried more than Cassie. I don't know how. How are you crying more than Cassie? Capricorn Clark cried more than Cassie. Why? Cassie's the one that did a freak off a week, 52 freak offs at least a year. Times that by 8 or 10. 520. If it's 10 years, it's 520 freak offs. At least 3 men. Times the 520 by 3. Or you could just double it. 1,040. 1,040 men. Just double it. 52 free throws a year, right? 2 men each. You know it could go to 3 to 4. We ain't even gonna do all that. Let's just say 2. That's 1,040 men she's been with. Cassie. You understand that? Have y'all did them kind of computations, them kind of numbers? And imagine if the number's more astronomical than that. Imagine her body count is probably in the 2,000s or the upward thousands. Upward thousands. Man. Yeah, Jane was more recent, but Jane knew what she was getting into because she came with ill intentions. And maybe she got her just desserts. I have to think that way. I'm not saying the abuse she got is good. No, I ever condoning Diddy. But what did you expect to get from him? This man and your baby father have an issue. Your baby father don't like him, and he don't like him. So what is your intention to go and deal with him? Let's take it away from being rich, and let's take it back to our block in our neighborhood. Why is she going to deal with my aunt that lived down the block? You Crip, he blood, or whatever the case. Why is she doing this? Why is she doing this? Because she knows what's going to happen. It's going to lead to us, one of us or, and then now we in a whole war over what? Her, right? Over Jane, right? Because Jane wanted to go swing on Tarzan's nuts. That's why. So take it out of being rich and take it out of a case, bro. Let's think about regular stuff and how we living in our regular life, bro. She was doing way too much, bro. She got a whole kid with this guy. You got 1 million people on Earth, billion people on Earth that she could be with, bro. That would give her way more than $333 a day, which adds up to $10,000 a year, bro. I mean a month. Are you dumb? Think about this, man. You would give her $333 right now. She's fire. Stop. Don't care. And she's gonna do that? An eco for a whole day? Come on, bro. Stop, bro. You would give her $333. Is every dollar spent worth it? You would, bro. So I'm not judging her on none of it, or any of that. I'm just saying, what was your intention? Your intention was get back on your baby father first off. His intention was get back on your baby father first off. He told you from the rip, I got many things and I'm with many women. And I'm polyamorous. So what do you want to do, miss? You're not getting no ring. You're never going to be this. What are you talking about, bro? She's acting like I was talking with my significant other. Stop. You ever seen a freak try to act like she was your girl? Stop. He said you was my freak. You never chastised him. He said you was my CRACK pipe. You said, oh my God, Diddy, that's funny. Oh my God, are you allegedly running the city? Oh my God, that's so cute. I'm addicted to you. What are you talking about, bro? What? Who says that? What grown woman with kids says that? Even a freak ain't saying that. Even a freak is not doing this, bro. She's not.
We're doing
She's gonna do it different. She's gonna
Diddy,
get her money too. She's not
Diddy
dumb.
rap
She's dealing with a
party
Billy Goat.
Friday at Hidden Tiger. I'm
Son,
gonna email
a
you
real
all
freak
the
could get her
info.
money out of work. A nigga that's selling drugs or anything, bro. She gonna get her paper. A nigga with a billion. Oh, he's not paying some rent. He's not doing some stuff. Oh, yes, he is doing some stuff. The hell? This nigga's Section 8 right now. You dumb? You're gonna make him pay some bills. Stop. And get off Ray Ray back. The hell's wrong with y'all?
Diddy
Better
rap
charge
party
Diddy
at
for the
Hidden
oil up.
Tiger. I'm gonna send
What you want me to write here?
Write your information now. Diddy rap party. 7. It's probably gonna be from 7 or 8 p.m. until whenever. Friday at Hidden Tiger. Dope ass spot. All the celebrities go there. Static Selector is part owned. So I want to get everybody together, unwind, have a couple of drinkies. You can film there, do your content. Yeah, I got your info anyway.
You already know, but I'm just putting it,
I
because let's put it all that so we got it, so you can't forget nothing. I ain't mad with that. But look though, back to Jane. Thought I was done? No. Not taking away from her. She's supposed to haggle a better price from the rip, and she's a fool. Let's keep it real with each other. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? But that be women problem. You get a whole billy goat right here, but you want to go run down on your baby father who ain't got no money, bother him, stress him out, do everything to him. When you got a whole nigga in a Bentley over here, and you're not gonna get the money from him, but you're gonna be on my body for the 4,700. Why are you bothering me? Why are you bothering me? You doing better than both of us. And you got the kid. What are you talking about, bro? You dealing with a whole billionaire over here. What happened? All you want is $333 to do everything you do. Come on, bro. You gotta think better. We gotta do better, bro. Gotta do better, bro. Got to do better, bro. You gotta do better, bro. Gotta do better, bro. So you have to remember that part. We have to do better. You know what I'm saying? Here's what it is, though. Real talk, though, son. Jay knew what she was into, son. She said her box was Kobe. He said I'm Michael Jordan. What you thought he was gonna do with that? Mike, no. Bruh, Kobe's on my... Listen. You gotta deal with Kobe. This is Mike. You know you gotta deal with Kobe. You said your box is Kobe? Okay, well, I'm dealing with it like Mike. What happened? You going for 3. Exactly. He's bringing 3 people in. He's going for 3. Mike. You're Kobe, he's Mike. What is he supposed to do? Tell me. Women in the chat, tell me. He has to go for a 3. You cannot lay it up. He cannot lay up with this woman. No, he cannot. He cannot lay in the bed and lay up like he's the Rand. No, he cannot. He has to go for 2 or he has to go for 3. That's it. Michael Jordan only takes 2s or 3s. Mid-range. And sometimes he busts you with it right down the bullhead, mid-range, fadeaway, right? Straight down the line 3. Because Mike don't shoot no 3. All his 3 is right from the bullhead, lined up. 3. Go watch the footage. Go watch the footage. He goes to the rack, he does that. But that's not what he does. He hits you with a 2. That's Diddy and his next 2 escorts. Or he hits you with the 3. We freaking up for 4 days or 3 days, so we need the 3 of them. And they Shaq. So we need these niggas in the paint because me and you is on the court running. And we need a big man in the paint. So they was running plays, homie. Why are we getting into that man play? He was running plays. It's that man play, homie. It's that man play. Oh no, he just went on. Let me show you what happened. He just went off on the girl from TMZ and the people from TMZ. I don't know what the hell this shit was about, but he went the hell off, and this shit was getting crazy. I had to. I mean, there was argument. I mean, he was argument. No, shit started going up. I was like, nah, we not going there. Or certain shit I don't want to say. Right here. Shit started getting crazy. I'm going. But TMZ was still there like, what? I'm still here. What? I'm not backing down or nothing. What? You know what I'm saying? So they were just there talking and shit though, and everybody got into it. So I don't know. He said, I don't know. I think it's some talk he's saying, but he's already on 10 because of his channel. So that already was what leaned into that. You know what I mean? He's on 10 because of his channel, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? You can know when something hot with you, it be that trickle off to the other stuff. You know what I mean? So I understand it. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? But I don't be out here trying to, you know what I mean? I be trying to get in between that type of stuff, man. He out here trying to win, bro. We ain't trying to sin. You know what I mean? I feel bad for him and shit in his channel too, though, regardless of what he's doing or whatever. You know what I mean? I understand what it takes to build something. Hey, Em, I know what it is to build something and stuff, so hopefully he can get it back. And like I said, if you contact him, he'll get it back. Step a cam. Step a cam. Got the yellow one. Step a cam. Shade room. Shade room. Step a cam. We all stepping, we all chilling. I know. Yo, it's hot as hell, son. Zitoed up. What up, y'all? Yo, it's hot as hell, son. Shit hot as hell. Nah, I'm gonna hold you. I'm still on go. This shit's hot as hell. All right. But like Jane said, she said that shit was Kobe, homie. Come on, son. Now you trying to act like you the nigga girl. But no, look, in the beginning, this is why I get it. This is why I say this with the Jane girl. Because in the beginning, right, she don't want to be public with him. Why? Because she got her own situation, right? Diddy don't got no situation. Every situation is his situation. He make his situations too. Oil up on the go. What's up? Diddy. See what I mean? So you the one with something high, not Diddy. I mean, she got caught by Diddy crib allegedly. Remember? That's how she got outed that she was dealing with Diddy. Remember? But Diddy didn't care. She was going in a frenzy about that. Diddy like, listen, it don't matter. If Diddy people told her like, listen, it don't matter. He has many people over. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh my God, I'm going to be in the papers and all of this. It's like, oh, listen, it's all right. This is in the transcript, bro. It's in the transcript. She was tight. She was furious about that shit. She was flipping out. When she got caught hand in hand with Diddy, walking out the crib, she was flipping. She was flipping about that. So at the end of the day, you didn't even want to go public with him. All right. But Diddy's outside. So now when he's public with Young Miami, now you in hots and on hots with him now. Why you on hots with me when you the one with the situation? First of all, miss, look, if I never met you, then what? I've been doing me. Let's get into that. Fuck. You the one with the situation. You the one with something high. You the one ducking from somebody that you got. Not me. I'm doing me, miss. When you met me, remember? I'm still doing me. You forgot? And I'm doing me with you, with this nigga here. What? So ain't nothing changed. I'm doing me. So stop. So stop. So what are we doing? I'm talking about Jane, bro. Cassie was his girl. Whatever else you want to say with that. Whatever. But Jane, I'm talking about. No, son. Diddy wasn't on that. Wasn't on that, bro. Wasn't on that. He liked her. She was bad. She a little Philippine, Puerto Rican thing. I could imagine. And she had the firebox. Kobe Bryant. I could imagine, homie. Straight. I could imagine. Shit had him in a little frenzy. But he ain't even beating these boxes. He got these boxes getting beat out, which is the most craziest thing in the world. He got these boxes getting beat out, son, by the biggest of sticks on earth. So he's not even the one beating the box out. He's not. By the time he get in the box every time, it's already sore. That's how he wants it, obviously. And maybe that's an insecurity. Because maybe he does have the small thing that he's saying, or they're saying, or whatever. Maybe he does, and maybe that's part of the insecurity, is that he want the woman to really be hit the way he want that. The way he want to do it. But he can't. That could be a part of it. Could be a part of the psychological, you know what I mean, elements of this thing here. Because this is just like, to most men, it'd be weird to him, man. I'm saying, like, you being a cuck. I'm watching my girls. Imagine Cassie was 22 when the first time this happened. She's going through big sticks, men, 22 years old for 72 hours straight, and she can't sleep. You done freaked off at a young age and all that. Bro, you didn't do that. Even when we freaked off girls from the hood, son, they got a break. We let them go. They met some other niggas down the block. Bro, we let them go, bro. After some hours or whatever, we let them go. Nah, nigga. Once the train starts, you cannot stop. This is not that. That ain't this. Welcome to fucking Jumanji, homie, or Narnia, or whatever. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? So, that was pretty wild, though. Her being that young, I mean, even though she was down with it. She was down with it. She was down, son. I mean, but all the abuse and all the other elements, you know, it was hard. He did a lot. He did a lot. He's very abusive, bro. Mega abusive, yo. And his like go-to moves would be like stomping on your damn face and some crazy shit. Or pulling you by your hair, or dragging you and some shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? That was like signatures. Mad times he had to duck her face and said, fuck whatever my body getting. Push her shit under a seat of a Cadillac truck. Push her shit way back. Fuck that, nigga. Do whatever you're doing down there. So it was graphic, bro. It was graphic. Cancer was graphic, and I'm not making light for none of those things. What's going on, my brother? How you feeling? You right? How you doing? You right? Hot out here, right? You're hot, right? I'm all right, brother. Can't complain. You know how we do. Good logic. Talking to the people. You know how we do it. Talking to the people. Good logic on YouTube. Good logic. LAWGRC. Great legal mind.
Finish with this stupid witness. That's what I really want.
I'm tired of him, bro.
Very tired of him. Very tired. You want to know why I'm here today? I was going to skip today because I was like, it's supposed to be 100 degrees today.
It's 100 degrees, bro.
If you're not in New York, you can't appreciate just how.
Please.
Because here, when it gets hot, it's also very humid, so
At
it's
the same.
muggy.
Yes, it is.
You end up just drenched.
Yes.
But yeah, the reason I'm here is because they're going to be having Rule 29 arguments. I don't know if you know what that is.
No, explain to me and the people what Rule 29 are. Make sure y'all can hear him clear. I got this.
Clear?
I got this good mic on, and I want to make sure. Say yes, I hear him good. Say it, cause my man right here bought it for me too. All right, good. The real rap show, gangster.
Nice.
Y'all hear him good?
Can you hear me good?
Good, yeah.
All
Say what
right.
you're saying.
So what the court has scheduled that as soon as they're done here, they're going to have Rule 29 arguments. Rule 29 arguments is a motion for a direction from the court, an order from the court of acquittal.
First of all, look, my memory and my mind is so much traumatized that I seen a sign in my mind where I was talking to a guy in my life. He had on one of these hats. I was behind bars, and he was behind the other bars talking to me.
Oh, that's great.
This is my mind. My traumas, y'all, my PTSD, I'm getting it out, I'm working it off.
You want me to move around?
No, I love it. We're working it off. We're working it out in real time. Live therapy.
Oh,
Live.
that's great. That's great.
Tell me what you're telling me though. Rule 29?
You're free. I'm behind bars.
Tell me though. Explain it to us now.
Federal Rule of Criminal Procedure says
Yeah.
that when the state rests, when the government rests, the defense has an opportunity to bring a motion for a directed verdict of acquittal. What that means is saying that the court must acquit the defendant on one or multiple charges. It could be all charges, it could be one charge, but they're basically making an application saying that the judge has to order a dismissal of the charge, an acquittal and dismissal of the charge of one or more of the charges. It could be all the charges, it could be one of the charges. And the argument is basically this, that no reasonable jury could conclude, based on the evidence presented, that he's guilty, beyond a reasonable doubt. So in order to handle this, to handle that motion, what the judge is supposed to do is they're supposed to look at the facts, the evidence presented in a light most favorable to the state, to the non-moving party, and say, if the jury believes everything they presented and and basically trusts what they put on there, even if they don't seem very believable, if they were to believe them, is there enough evidence here that you can convict? Or even with that, you still wouldn't be able to convict. If he says even with that, you would not be able to convict, then under Rule 29, he's supposed to dismiss any of those charges which have not been properly proven by the state. So if you haven't proven your charge, the judge is supposed to dismiss it before the defense even starts their case in chief, before they put up any witnesses. Now, every criminal defense attorney will bring a motion under Rule 29, and the reason they do this is because if you don't do it, it's considered legal malpractice. You must bring it, even though you know you're almost certainly going to lose. It's almost unheard of for someone to win on a Rule 29 application, because the scale is so heavily tilted in favor of the state on that motion, because he's only supposed to dismiss it if it's impossible for a reasonable jury to come to a conclusion of conviction. So it's very heavily slanted in favor of them, but you have to bring the motion. The reason you have to bring the motion is because if you do not bring it up and some issue comes up down the road, you cannot appeal. The fact it harms your ability to appeal certain rulings. In a lot of ways, it's very bad. So in order to preserve their ability to appeal down the road, if he gets convicted, you have to bring this Rule 29 application now. One of the things that's interesting about it is you start seeing, when they make this application, we're going to see a large part of what we should expect in closing arguments from the Diddy defense, because they're going to lay out, here are all the holes, here are all the problems in what the case that the state presented, and why it is that even if you give them the benefit of the doubt on everything, you must find that that he cannot be convicted beyond, and he's not guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. That is, so we're going to hear a lot of their arguments that we should expect to hear on Thursday when they have the closing arguments, but basically presented in a more legal type of context, less designed for a jury, but more a matter of a legal argument type of manner, in order to try and win on this motion. Now, the judge knows they're going to bring this motion. He scheduled time for them to bring this motion. It's a normal thing. It's a natural thing. He also expects they're going to lose the motion. That's also a normal, natural thing, because, like I said, 99.99% of the time, you lose on these motions, but you still need to go through the process. And while they're going through the process, it gives us who are watching an opportunity to assess, how strong their arguments are. And it gives us a bit of an inkling as to what we should expect them to be telling the jury. They'll throw in more when they're talking to the jury, a lot more, but it gives us an outline almost as to where they're going to be going. And to me, that I think it'll be really interesting to see how they break that down. So since I'm an attorney, that's why I want to come in here and actually listen to those arguments and see how they present it and see how effective they are. Because then we'll hear the state counter, and they'll say, no, no, no. You want to know why we put up enough? We have this, we have this, we have that, and that's part of an outline for what they're going to be saying in their closing arguments. It's a real nice perspective. It's like a short form. It's like a short form of what we're going to see in closing arguments. And I think that it's something that's really interesting. And to me, if I can help people understand what's going on, I feel like I'm actually doing something, providing a service.
This is what I want you to help the people understand.
Yeah,
right?
Go for it.
Because right now, this strategy that's about to be played out, right? This strategy that's about to be played out, it could be swinging for the fence, right? I see it, or it could work or it could not work. They've chose to not call no witnesses.
Right.
So basically, they've said, we've defended already. While this is a live defense then. We've already cross-examined the witnesses.
Right.
We've defended already.
Right.
There's nothing else to defend.
Right.
So they're going to show all these holes, pick all these things, or do all these things that they're going to do now, right?
Right.
But now imagine how this could look in the jury's mind, because after you see a case go on for a whole bunch of weeks with prosecution, you'll be like, yo, I hope the defense got a good case they're going to tell us. And then the defense tells you, we ain't even going to tell you nothing.
We got crap.
That would make even the jury say, wait a minute, are they that confident? Let me rewind my mind again and look at this case. And maybe just that play alone is just
right. In other
like
words,
one of those Karate Kid type.
Yes.
One of those Karate Kid type plays. I don't know if it is. Tell me, man.
No,
Tell me about this play that can do.
Look, that now you're talking about legal strategy, which that's sort of like that's where being a lawyer is a little bit like being an artist, and you sort of want to get a feel for what the jury is like, and you have to sort of respect the direction that they end up going in. And what you're saying is a really great point that I think a lot of people miss, that sometimes if you say we don't need to put up any witnesses, it's basically it's almost like giving a wink to the jury. They're like, there's nothing here.
There's nothing here.
You know there's nothing here. Come on, so why are we putting up witnesses? We're done. Let's just go home now.
That's it. We're all
There's
tired
nothing.
with this thing.
You all heard it. You all heard what crap it is. So let's go on. Let's just go home. You don't need to hear from me telling you. I have other people telling you what crap this is. It is an interesting strategy. Could it work? Yeah. Or
swing for the fence, I think.
It is. It is. Although you have to ask, like, who are they going to put up there? Like
that as well.
What are you putting up there? You're going to say someone. You're going to have someone saying no. I guess you could have someone saying Cassie was telling me how much she loved the freak offs or something like that. I guess you could have that. But then you have hearsay issues also. A lot of stuff. Yeah, and that could keep that out. It's just like there's really.
And then you don't want the prosecution get up cooking up your witnesses too and all of that stuff. You want some of that.
Yeah, that's true. And the other thing is, the other thing I was thinking about is we saw Dawn Hughes. She was the psychiatrist who was explaining about the whole trapped feeling and how he controlled her through her money and all that other stuff. Now, Dawn Hughes, you know who Dawn Hughes is?
Yeah, she's a clinical psychologist. I know she is. I thought they was going to call somebody.
Do you remember her from any other cases?
I forgot which case I remember she was with. She
was in the Depp v. Heard case.
She was in that case. In a couple of cases I heard she was
She's someone who thinks every woman is a victim.
Every
woman. Oh my God, every woman. It's like I feel so bad that she's in a relationship and stuck with a man who's giving her money. Obviously, he's controlling her and looking to destroy her life. Like that's and they could put up
like a forensic psychologist or something.
Well, it's not forensic. It's more like a clinic. It's more like it's
to battle her.
It's like they could have put like a theoretical psychologist say that's not
like that,
true.
Right?
Yeah, that this is not reflective of that.
So he could testify to the facts.
They could put something up like that. And that's something that you would think after you hear Dawn Hughes, normally we see a battle of experts. They easily could have put someone like that up. Yeah. They didn't, and that's a show of what you're saying. I think that's leaning into what you're saying, that they're being rather bold and being like, we don't care about anything that the state said. They're all crap. They all suck. It's a bold move.
Show you the holds. We're going to get into that.
Yep.
Just go home.
Yeah.
It's been a long one.
Yeah.
Swipe our hands with this thing here.
See, on camera here, I'm definitely the one behind bars. You're the jailer.
We reversed the roles one time.
We are. You're awesome.
Appreciate you, brother. Good Logic on YouTube. Good Logic, LAWGIC. Trust me, one of the great legal minds that I speak to here. Most definitely is a great mind. Trust me. Very useful to me. Step my game up legally. You know what I'm saying? And always gives y'all some great updates so y'all can know what's going on too. And that's what we're doing. And we're going to get some more great people and great content creators. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we're doing out here. You know what I'm saying? We just vibing, building with our people. That's it. That's what we're doing, bro. Trust me. Legal mind, though, bro. So when I'm talking legal minds like Simone, Attorney Simone. You can say, I like her or I don't. You think she this or that. I think she's nice. I think she's pretty too. Whatever. But I'm just saying though, people are real legal minds though. You know what I'm saying? So when they talking not just from a content creator's presence or come from that. They're just talking from legal mind. Like, look, this a case. Boom, boom, boom. Nah, I said it's quiet. She not here yet. Everybody been looking for her. I tell them stop looking because every time she pop out like a ninja. Every time. I don't know which direction. I don't even look. And she's talking something. She's always close to me. Yesterday, she popped up right here and was like, yo, that's crazy, though. What happened? You ain't pop out on me. I popped out at the party and I didn't pop out on her. It was my birthday. She said, I was right down the block locked up. I got locked up. I said, what? She said, I can see y'all. She said, I got locked up right down the block from where y'all was at the party uptown. But I thought she lived in like Brooklyn or something. No, she don't. She live in Bronx. I don't know where she at, bro. She like a ninja, bro. That's all I can say, son. Straight up. Candy's a ninja, bro. Oh, they got my man in his bag today. My man is in his bag today. I ain't never seen him in his bag, man. He frustrated, man. I gotta get him some food or something because they don't take money. Gotta buy him some food, make him sit down and chill for a little minute. Well, I'm gonna get that nigga something. Get him pizza or something. I'm gonna go get that guy pizza right there. He don't take no money. The guy right there, you see him? You see like homeless or something, right? Look at him. That guy right there that's pacing, he's screaming right now. He usually sits right here. Look, he usually sits. Let me see, I'm zoomed in, hold on. He usually sits right there where that guy said. He usually sits right there. It don't bothers nobody. Son, everybody offering money, everything, bro, because he's here. But he had all his books with him. He has mad smarts. He's mad smart, bro. You might look at him and think he's homeless or whatever, but the man is a legal mind, son. I don't know what happened in his life or what happened, bro. The man is mad smart, son. And he's not that old, son. Feel me? And I try to give him money one day. He's like, nah, somebody said they're going to give me something to eat down there. I only take food, though, if you want to give me something. Feel me? So I just know, and I tell people anyway, like, he ain't going to take it. Because people are like, yo, it's not here. I'm like, yo, bro, please, don't take it from me. I seen him not take it from mad people. And I was like, yo, bro, please, bro. Take it from me, bro. He said, nah, bro. So I just know. You just got to bring it forward. So right now, he in his bag right now. I'm going to go and get him something. Try to change it. Probably change a little bit of his trajectory, you know what I mean? He might come down a little bit from that. He's feeling like that anyway. He might still stay like that. But, you know what I mean? Might make him feel a little bit better. Something to eat, something to drink. You know what I'm saying? He might feel good, something to eat, something to drink. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. Something to eat, something to drink, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, yo. Donat just went off on TMZ. I want to get the exclusive. I want him to tell us he's live too, you know. So this live's gonna run, don't worry. I want him to end that shit. And I want him to tell us what the hell happened for that. Because he just went the hell off on the goddamn girl from TMZ. Bitch, fuck you, dog. Bitch, fuck out of here. Keep out of here, bitch. I ain't gonna get your man out. Fuck him up. Blah, blah, blah. Boom. Picked up a damn cone. All types of shit. I'm like, I went, grabbed the cone, all types of shit, bro. Trust me, son. It was fast. It was fast, homie. No, I ain't gonna lie. Straight, son. Nigga was wild. Don't have to bug out. He's bugged out, son. He's bugged out. I don't care what you think about this nigga. He's bugged out. That nigga's gonna go, though. All right, I ain't gonna go. I seen when this nigga fought Armon when he walked in the spot like this. I said, what the fuck? Nigga showed me that shit the other day. I never saw it. Like 2 days ago. Maybe like a week ago. Congratulations, y'all. Facts. Congratulations. I'm on it. Why the maid of honor always is the one? Look, told you. The maid is always the one, bro. Maid. It's hot today. I'd have said it, but I'm gonna leave this brother alone. He might say, yo, leave the maid of honor alone today. Bro, you watch your thing, brother. You're not on the maid of honor. You get married to her friend or her sister. Relax, brother. Let me do what I'm doing, son. It's hot. Don't worry about me. You got AC in the city hall where you about to go. Don't do this. I'm gonna still be here. I'm gonna behave. I did. I ain't seen that. But I showed y'all, and I told y'all. So as long as we know what's going on, homie, that's all that has to happen. We just gotta know. That's it. I don't care about proving nothing. They said they're not trending, man. Everybody heard about the TMZ shit, right? This nigga balked on TMZ. He trending. He balked on TMZ. This nigga trending. I don't know. People talking about it already in my chat.
There were people that was live when he was doing that.
Remember I told you what he did with Armon, him and Armon. Armon was looking. They was back and forth. Like, these niggas getting scrappy. But you said that bitch, but oh, that's that one. I'm trying to get the story. Need that story. I'm trying to get the story. See, I threw it in there. Just chill. Threw the battery. Lay up. See, I threw the battery, all right? Son, anybody can fight, bro. Put somebody to the line, homie. That's it, homie. A roach will get it rocking with you right now, stupid. What? A big one. What? And you be running around the crib, too. What? Stop acting like you ain't run from a roach in your house. Shut up. A roach will get it rocking with you right now and throw the wings up on you. You be like this. Oh, happy feet. Out the door and all that. Through the window, niggas. A roach. That's it. Shit can't do nothing to you. You know this is the truth, so stop. Anything can fight, homie. Anything can fight. Shit just fight different ways. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. I just ain't never been in no cat fights. I've been in some dog fights. Shit. No, I ain't. Telling you, son. Don't think everything can't fight, homie. Shit on earth gonna save a life. Trust me, son. Anything on earth is gonna save his life. Shit with no teeth trying to bite something. Trust me. Straight. Hey, y'all know that's fast. Something with no teeth right now trying to bite something. Like your G-bulbs. Saddle up. Bite it off. I said bite it. Your G-bulbs. Let me leave your G-bulbs alone, man, because I love your G-bulbs. My grandmother passed away yesterday, bro. God bless your G-bulbs and God bless mine, bro. But we out here still trying to joke and have a good time, right? My grandmother died. My mother called me at 11 o'clock yesterday, bro. Woke me up at night, bro, and told me that my grandmother's died, son. Her mother. Crazy shit I ever heard, son. Crazy shit I ever heard in my life, son. Swear to God, son. Broke my heart, son. Can't let that shit get in my mind right now, you know? Can't let it get in my mind. I keep my mind on go. But look, she putting on for the Indians, though. Yeah, she putting on. Yes, she. Putting on. Putting on. Yes, she. Putting on. She got it on Steppers Cam. Yes, beauty cam. Only beautiful things go on this screen. So trust me. Be happy you graced it. You on CNN. Look. You on CNN, baby. You on Shay. You on TM. You on NBC where you on this. So don't worry about that, little lady. Because you looking like Latika in Slumdog Millionaires. I ain't want to tell her that part. I could have. Just relax. I'll tell her tomorrow or later on. You feel me? Or Latika. She gonna, You look like Latika in Slumdog Millionaire, the thicker version of you the one. You the real Latika. She gonna be like, right. Ding 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 ding. Saddle up. Ding 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 ding. Saddle up. Ding ding. With the shits on the hand. With the bells, nigga. Ding 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 ding. Saddle. Saddle it up. Indian saddle ups, nigga. Camel it up. Shout out to my boy Razor Rays in the building. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you, King. Yeah, man, my grandmoms, bro. Crazy as shit, man. I had so much talent. I've done a lot of things in my life. I write music. I do a lot of things, but I wasted a lot of life being in the streets, doing a lot of nothings, bro. Just running around, doing a lot of shit, bro. And, God is moving in a way right now with me again. And I'm so appreciative of it. And I'm just trying to help everybody I can with it. And it's just sad she's not gonna be here to see me do this shit. Yeah. Nah, I told him I blocked the cone. He said, bitch, look. He didn't put the cone like this. No, you didn't tell it. No, you tried it. You didn't put it in her face like this. She was running down on him, though. She was running down on him. And she was becoming the after a while. He ain't know that. But I'm gonna source it up. Yo, it's crazy, son. Yeah, I needed that nigga right there at that moment, right? I was going somewhere else in my mind. Because he was like, this was the big ass cone. That cone was mad big though. I'm like, the fuck is this? This stuff. Look the cone I'm talking about. Look, I'm not talking about no cone like this, no fool cone. This a fool ass cone. I'm not talking about that dumb shit. I'm talking about this big ass wet floor cone. The fuck? Look. This big hard plastic dumb shit. He just put this shit right here, like back up.
Exactly.
Right? And I grabbed this shit like, wait. Everything's happening so fast, nigga.
And you see how fast I think?
Everything's happening so fast, man. And then he wild out. Listen, get your man, and I will put the hands and the feet on your mans. That's what you told him, right? Call your nigga. And he can get the hands and the footses. Yeah, I ain't. He right there telling me the story. I tell you. Look how ill YouTube is. They done jumped over here, ran down, right down. Yo, don't know what the fuck you talking about? What I'm telling you. Y'all love y'all. I love y'all. I fucking love y'all. Don't get it twisted. I love y'all. Whoever ran and told his ass, thank you. I don't give a fuck. You know Uda don't care about shit. Thank you. That nigga gave us the story. We wanted it. Thank you. You did the right. We matched with these polka dots. Oh, yes, the hell he is. Okay? Oh, yes, the hell he is. Okay? Friend need to get out the way. Because, you know what I mean? We just matching, homie. So what we doing? Chill out. Yo. Shit's crazy, yo. Out here is a zoo, son. Out here is a zoo, son. This place is crazy, son. Trust me. This place is crazy, son. It's hot. Candy about to pop up from somewhere like Candyman. That girl, Henny, said her name twice, so I'm not trying to say it. Damn, I just said it the third time. Fuck. You know what I mean? I was not trying to say it, son. Dead ass though. I told Henny I'm not going to say it the third time, but I just told you. I just said MTA lady, but I said, called her, bro. Third time, son. Candyman. Candyman, 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 homie. I just called her, homie. Facts, homie. I will go find that girl, Henny. I'll ask her. How many times you called Candy? Twice. What I told you, don't say it again. I said, why? Candyman. I just said it. You fucked up, Uda. Exactly. Telling them. Think I'm lying to them all the time. Facts, bro. I said it the third time, son. Now I'm on look. Now I'm like this now. I'm on a swivel now. She always pop up behind me, so she come out these bushes, nigga. That's why I trapped her off. Look. I got, yo, you got to know how to deal with Candyman. I'm not dumb, nigga. I seen 1, 2, and 3. The one with the bees and all that. But look, when they got him. Look. Look. Listen to me. Look what I got. I got a wall behind me. I got an enclosure, homie. Look. So you only could come from that way now. And I got the whole sights down there. Look. Peripheral. Look. Can't get me. Got you. Can't get me through the back of the backs. Got you. You got to come through those bushes. That's it. It's your only route. It's your only route, homie. Candyman, it's your only route, homie. Don't do it with me. I got smarter and stopped working harder, homie. That's what I did. I did. That's a lot of jinkies. Jinkies. That's a lot of jinkies, nigga. Straight. My shit on the Swift, though. Nah, son, yo. Son, I can't, son. But yo, the number wild shit about it? Because the first time I met her, right? I met her from day one jury selection, right? She was supposed to be kicked out from day one. It's crazy shit. We used to be betting. Yo, I bet you a Lucy. Bust me down. This her last day. Every day. She made it like 3, 4 weeks, I swear. Got kicked out, made it back in the court. Didn't even go back to the court. She got kicked out of which was the regular court we was at. Went up to Diddy's court, got in, could have sat down, just had to take off her hat. Went the hell off, told him about straps and all types of stuff. Wild out with Diddy. Then went back in the other day and I got another video I posted. Bro, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Besides all of that, besides all of these things, bro. Besides the cake she had. Where's my phone? I posted the cake video on my shorts. The cake video that she got from my friend, supposedly. And the cake looked wild. It's supposed to be like a spice cake or something. It had like supposed to be raisins or something. They had these black spots in this cake. This cake just looked wild. Some red and black. I don't know. It's a fruit cake. I don't know what it was, bro. The cake just looked in mud. You know what I mean? It looked in mud. To the point that we was joking though. Candy, my homegirl, she didn't make the cake, so I don't care. It was her homegirl, so whatever. I joked on it. I had these jokes that day. I said, look, that cake, and she was trying to sell it, then she bit it. Her face is like that. I'm gonna show you the video, I swear. Look, I said, Candy, leave that cake alone because once you bust it, a roach is in there sleeping right now. You're gonna see him niggas stretch all 8 legs open. How much legs a roach got? 6? Ah! Yo, so you ever seen a baby stretch? You're gonna see the roach stretch all 8 legs, how much ever legs a roach got, homie, like this. Out at the middle of the cake. That's how the cake looks. It looked like a fucking roach motel, nigga. On everything I love, nigga. No, that was a roach cake, homie. Facts of life. Look, I'm gonna show you. If I got the video, let me see. I know I got that video, please. But I had to delete Mad Candy said because I uploaded it all. This is her going off right here. Look. Come on, son. Look.
I on you by mistake. By mistake? Because I'm purpose. No, because I speak with my food in my mouth. So, you know what?
She's eating that cake. She's an apostle, she said. Bro, you don't understand, son. She's an apostle. Hold up, I gotta find the one with the cake. I hope I ain't delete the one with the cake. I think I did, bro. Damn. Oh no, look. On mommy. On my grandmother, bro. You know I don't lie. On my grandmother. She just died. Listen to me. Gangsta. Listen to me. Look at this cake. Yo, Prunk, that shit better play right now. You can see cake already, though. Yo. Son. Bro, not even lying, son. And then acting like I don't want to play it. Why? Hold up. But I got to download it. It's my video on my phone. Unable to download video connected to the internet. Why? To play my video. That's retarded as hell. The video I took in my phone. I ain't internet to play it. Why? What the hell does that mean? This is retarded. Yo, that's why I don't like iPhones, bro. Straight. Should be too much, yo. Simple. Android. Shit simple, bro. Every app, $1, some dumb shit free, or some stupid shit. You got time. Oh, it did work, though. Yo, iPhone. Hold up. I was about to diss the iPhone. My bad, y'all. iPhone. I figure these. Hold up. Figure these. My bad. Not. We back or not, man? Hey. We're not back. Hold up. Ain't playing, bro. Android, I told you. I don't know, bro. That shit acting nutty, though. Not that much. Not that much. Have a good day. You look nice today. Have a good day. You look nice today. Yeah. I didn't even say her name. Look, I'm stuttering over here. I sound like when she was trying to bag this nigga yesterday. She was trying to bag this guy. He was like that. She was stuttering. MTA lady. Who, MTA lady? Yo, I'm telling you, my sound phone, I ain't never had no problem with my Android, homie. Never, homie. Straight. iPhone, issue. Issue, homie. Mic's going out, all types of shit. What the hell I did for the mic to go out? Tell me what? Nothing. They just know how to get you to spend money. iPhone, no. Steve Jobs is doing that shit for the grave. Yeah. Short circuit this nigga mics. Yeah. This nigga gonna pay a little 600 more. I'm tired of this nigga. Tired of Steve Jobs from the graves. This nigga is affecting all our phones from the grave, bro. Steve Jobs is doing it. Blame Steve Jobs. Straight. Jessica Jax. Oh, you know how we do it, baby. You know how we do it. Tell me how you want to see it. I can do it the way you want it. Shit, and so this nigga came out looking like my man. Okay. Like the nigga I wants to see. Well, I got you, lady. Well, I got you, Jessica Jax. I got you, baby. And about mushroom tie shit. You remember Boomerang? The movie, Pops? Witherspoon, my mans? R.I.P. my dog? Polka dots with the polka dots, man. Mushroom tie. Look. Mushroom. 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 With the sky blue socks, homie. What? You mad or you glad? Dumb or you dumb? Suck. Sky blue socks, nigga. Suck. We outside. We outside. Okay? Walking on skies right now, homie. All you need is just little white fluffs, nigga. Cotton. Clouds, boy. Walking on clouds. Sky blue. Sunshiny day I'm walking on, bro. I'll show you. It's metaphorical. It's metaphoric. Oh, I appreciate anybody. I appreciate you, Joy. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. You know I do it for y'all. You know I don't give a fuck about none of these floozies. I only look good for y'all. My ladies in the chat, you are? Facts. I know y'all gonna slide me. Facts. And I know y'all gonna fly me out. Like I thought. Facts. And we gonna keep it secret. Because Uda know how to keep million secrets. Facts. And I'm gonna oil you up. Where my oils? Consensuals. I'm oiling you up. Don't be mad. Listen, way after Diddy, I'm gonna oil you up. So leave this Diddy shit out your mind. Hold this. Consensuals. Better yet, y'all special. Y'all special. I can't even do that. That's cold oils. Can't do that to y'all. Thermos. Heated oils, homie. Smarter than Diddy. I don't gotta throw 18 bottles in a bathtub of hot water. I don't gotta put them in a bowl and hot up the spot. So they looking around like, why is these bowls and these bottles around? No. Put it all in a thermos. Warmed already to the temperature you want, and it will keep it that way. Oil up. Oil up. Already warm, wanna go, bro. Trust me, I can sell this product to Diddy. You know what I'm telling you? I got rich. Diddy would have bought it. Listen, Diddy. I created a traction. Look, you're gonna oil up on the go. Okay? It's warm. Squirts out as much time as you want. Look, press this button. Look, automatic. Automatic, sir. You don't have to do nothing crazy no more. You could be automatically oiling up your chicken, allegedly, whatever you're doing, seasoning it up, salting it up, baking it, barbecuing it, stewing it, frying it. But at the same time, you could be more hands-free. I'd have created a hands-free for this nigga. This nigga would have been oiling people up like Professor X. This nigga would have been like this on him. This nigga would have bought that. He'd have been like, Uda, you was the last one, homie. I'm rocking. I'd have ended up in the eco for two, but me and him would have never wear the same clothes like this nigga me, allegedly. Look. Oil up. Straight. This nigga would have been like Professor X with the oils. X with the oils, homie. Nah, that's master. That's Bluetooth with the oils. Appreciate. I'm chilling in the cut. Hello, Blue. Come here, Blue. Look at you shining. Come here, Blue. Don't do that with me and you. I ain't never did nothing to no Blue. And we match it. Don't do that. You got the royal. You are? Don't do that, Blue. Looking like an African queen around here. Playing me. What you from Haiti? Tout guy. Who Belvini? Don't do that with me. Where you from so I can talk to you, lady? Italy, where you from, baby? I can talk to you from anywhere. I swear to my mother, I know how to talk to a lady in any language, bro. Dummy dumb. Right? You gotta be smart. Gotta be smart. Y'all just study the wrong things. I studied being a sniper and put everything into my artillery from a kid. So everything I know now, I'm not researching shit. This is what I used to think as a kid. I think I need to know how to talk and say certain things to anyone I want from different places. How you doing? What's up? Certain things, just cordial conversations and all types of shit. It opens up the sphere, bro. Learn languages, learn things, bro. Anything you do makes it an asset to you. Trust me. Anything you learn. It could have been you learning clarinet as a kid, which starts the conversation with somebody that you end up dealing with or meeting or some crazy shit. It doesn't matter, son. You never know what's gonna be the thing in life that's gonna spark whatever or bring, or I mean gravitationally pull the thing or the person or whatever to you. It could be a lot of things. So just, you know what I mean? Keep looking in yourself, keep this man in your minds. But listen though, man, I need everybody knowing that they subscribing to the channel. Everybody turn on notice. I ain't gonna click it yet. I ain't clicking it. But I do gotta probably I'm gonna charge this mic though. This mic, I'm gonna charge that right there. Cause I got it fresh out the box. My man just bought it right here in front will lift me up. Hype me up. I just did the dance over there. Everybody was looking at me like this. What the fuck about y'all? Don't hype me up. I did the boot shit, the Timberland, but I ain't got no boots on. I got the shoes. Playing the scene with sneakers. Hype me up. Don't hype me up. Danced on this nigga. Hype me up. Right out here. Right in the middle of this shit. I went right into the middle in the sun and said, hype me up. Everybody, lawyers, all type of people was looking at me crazy.
It's pouring out here. We need a show. We need some footage.
I know that's right. I ain't got it, baby. I'm chilling, smoking this goodness.
Yes, sir.
Vibing, trying to stay cool. We just in the cut, you know what I mean?
On a Tuesday, right? What's up, bro?
That's what we doing. That's what we doing, homie.
How's it going, bro?
Everything is blessed, brother. I can't complain, man.
I'm pissed, but not pissed, bro.
What's going on?
I just want the defense to start making their arguments already, bro. You know what
They
I mean?
ain't gonna do it, bruh.
We can't, like, this. It's been a long time coming, bro.
They ain't gonna do it, bruh. Don't seem like they ever gonna do that.
I'm gonna go say what's good.
First of all, why is
to
my
some of
shit
the
in
people
Chinese or some
over
dumb
there.
shit?
I'll be right back, yo.
Yo, why is my shit in Chinese or some stupid shit, son? This nigga's dead ass put my shit in Chinese, bro. Please keep charging. Yo, listen. Yo, shit hot as hell. Shit hot as hell. Shout out to the queens. Shout out to the steppers cam. That lady, that dark skin lady, that lady, stepper. Go back on my stream. I love that lady, I swear. First day I came in, son. Just look at my first stream. I was here. Came in like this, nigga. Like Dick Tracy, dumb nigga. Yo. She was stepping, son. She had the Fendi raincoats with the boots on, the whole shit, high heels, all that to fit. Like the see-through Fendi raincoat, son. Some crazy shit, son. Crazy shit, son. I don't know how old you, son. Looking like in the rain, son. So when I said it to her, I'm not joking. I always tell her anyway, she knows. Yo, don't ever play yourself with a black queen like this. Look at this. Play with me. Every shade of woman is beautiful. Watch your mouth, sir. Watch it. Watch it now. There's no color on a beautiful woman, son. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Con, what up, bro? Yeah, we outside in real time. My shit charging or not, man? What's up? Nah. Make sure my shit is charging. Oh, my shit is, yeah, my shit is. See, this is actually charging. This the real thing. This shit actually something that I'm plugging in like a phone. These shits wasn't even really charging on my shit. Hey, yo, I'm lit. Yo, God, you already know bops. I ain't. So good. You can go buy cancer. I ain't mad with y'all. All of y'all in the chat, man. Oh, good, man. Dope. Graduation's tomorrow. Graduation's tomorrow, yo. YouTube is just, the internet is just so weird, bro. You know what I mean? That's how I'm be wanting to show my kids this shit, man. One time I did that before. One person tried to play with me with my son. I really be trying to hunt people down offline, bro. They don't get it, bro. I just don't want to feel like that no more. You know what I mean? Just keep it to myself. Straight. You know what I mean? You know, he beautiful. He look like me. That's it. That's all you gotta know. Bye, Blue. Loser. Yup, this is what we doing, man. Staying out the way. Trying to stay blessed and not stressed. Trying to stay blessed and not stressed, man. That's it. God is great, and I'm just gonna keep looking at the blessings and just looking for that, man. Leaning that way and just leaning towards that, you know? You lose something to gain something in life, right? You know, I gained a lot. I gained all of you. Just lost my grandmama, bro. Crazy. Give it back for that. I'll give it back for her. What? I give all of you back. I would. I really would. God is great. Praise God. He's the realest, bro. That's it. Without him, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Don't know, son. Every day. It's 25 years every day, bro. 25 years, homie. Every day. Just know that. Just know that. For life. Just know that. That's right. On Jesus' feet. Take my hand, Jesus. That's right. This shit charging. This shit right. This the one, homie. I'm bipolar. I could get up out of that shit quick. Don't worry about this. Listen, I'm not fucking them. We right back to our side. You dumb? I'm them kind of niggas. Look. Up. And it's charging, homie. Chill. Like, dude, I can't take you serious, nigga. You supposed to be stressed. It's your grandma just died, nigga. Hold on, nigga. I'll be stressed a little later. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I'm in and out of my manic shit. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? They not medding me up. When that shit get too fluent, they be like, this nigga need meds. Nah, nigga, my shit is partial and impartial, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. It's part-time, nigga, that's it. My crazy is part-time, you know what I'm saying? My shit little, yay, the Gemini too. Remember, I got both these motherfucking 3 niggas. That's why I said, if I was Diddy, I'd have never bought no other nigga because I'm already running a train on Shorty. It's at least 2, 3 people in me alone, bruh. Running a train. The one nigga want to massage, the other nigga want to clap, he don't care about your leg. It's in my head, bro. It's me running the train, son. 3 niggas is running the train. At least 2 of us is tagging this shit when I'm clipping a woman. Any woman on earth, I swear. I go through things in my mind, bro. Because I don't really care to be nice, and sometimes I do, because I do. It's like the Cancer in me want to be kind of sensual and shit. And the Gemini in me really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I got this whole thing that's going on in me, which leads to great sex. That's what I'm trying to say, you know? Basically, what I was trying to told you. Cat's out the bag. Cat's out the egg, baby, and it ain't going back in. So what up? What up? Oil it up then. You know what I mean? Yo, so anytime you say oil it up, you just can get happy, bro. Diddy knew what he was talking about, bro. I was just talking about my grandmother. I said oil it up, I'm happy again. Nah, son, it's a power in the oils, bro. It is a power in the oils, homie. I'm telling you, it's a power. Meek, what's going on, Queen? How you feeling? Hot as hell, but it ain't hot. You in LA, so you know this shit hot out there, too. You from where it's hot.
What's up, y'all?
We
What's
fake
up?
hot. We fake hot. We fake hot. How you feeling today? You Ryan?
Yeah. You been up already?
No, because that guy was up there, the damn agent guy.
Yeah.
I caught him, camera walking in by himself right here. I was like, what? This nigga? Once I saw him, I said, I'm not even going up there right now. Because people kept coming down saying they had the testimony shit, but everybody went upstairs now, and they up there, so I'm going to go up there probably and just, it's cool in there anyway, so fuck all the other shit.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth. Yeah, I'm just going there for that sake. It's cool in there. Let me come on that side. And, oh, this Lauren LaRosa walking in. Where you going, Lauren? Bring your ass over here. Come here. Why you doing this, Lauren? Hold up. Let me give you Lauren LaRosa. The fit check. Hold up. Fit check with Lauren. Fit check with Lauren. What you want? Fit check with Lola. She out. Let me grab this real quick. Fit check. On the step-ins. You know I catch every day on the step-ins. On the step-ins. Look, they can't see me filming though. Can't see me filming. You know I catch every time. I know you are. I'm just catching the fit as you go, baby.
Respectful in court.
I know that's right. We all hot. We all hot. We all hot. Lolo, you know we got to get the fit on that. Fit checks with all of that. You heard? You got to get Lolo fit check. Come on, bro. What are we doing now? We'll get Lolo fit check. She be killing it, though. Shout out to all my people, my kings and my queens out here that be killing it, bro. That be on their fashion, on their steppings, and you know what I mean? That be trying to step, son. I ain't mad with you, bro. I'm telling you, don't think you got to buy $1 million worth of stuff to step, son. Don't think like that, bro. Get out the box. Get ingenuitive. Start thinking. You know what I'm saying? Start thinking. You probably come up with a whole new style for yourself. Word, and it probably be your little, you know what I mean? Might be it, bro. Let's get out those ruts. Let's get out those positions where we put our minds in, we complacent. This and that, the kids, this, him, her, all these kind of reasons we complacent. You gotta shake out of all of that, man. This is our year. On Go is showing you that's all our time, bro. It's not just mine, man. You feel me? I'm just running on energy as the Most High push it to me, bro. I don't know how long it's gonna go, man. But I'm telling you, this energy is gonna push a lot of people out of it, not just myself, man. It already has. And we're gonna inspire and re-inspire. And we're gonna help each other and be helpful. We're gonna be full of help. And we're gonna make it cool to help again. That's all you see me doing in these streams. It's help. That's all you saw me do. That's all you saw me do, bro. Minus the jokes, minus this trial. What did you see me do? Help. That's it. Or be helpful. That's all. Go back on all the streams and keep moving. You say, yo, bro, word. He wasn't even lying. I get it now. It's not a joke, right, Uda? Nah, nothing's a joke, bro. How can we think like a joke when I tell you every day all my friends are dead, damn it? How would you think that I think that things are a joke? No, it's not. But when we joking, we grow.
Telling black folks, keep quiet, get that money, and get that bread, and disrespect your own.
Yeah, I ain't. By the time,
At the end of the day,
unstoppable.
away,
Know that.
your self-integrity is all I just Sean Combs has integrity for himself.
It's not a joke, bro. You're the serious Todd, bro.
I don't just want a handout.
You're the serious Todd,
I
bro.
want my entitlement.
Our kids is at stake.
You make sure you put
Get us.
Get
Get me, bro. Our kids, bro.
We all talk.
Get me. Throw me to the wolves. Throw me to the window. Throw me to wherever you want to throw me, bro. Don't care, bro. Don't. I've been thrown there already. I made it back from them places, bro. Every time I made it back, bro. By God. By Jesus, bro. It's not about being a gangster or nothing, bro. Always God and Jesus, bro. There's no gangsters. God is the gangster, bro. Jesus is the gangster, bro. Trust me. A gangster will tell you that. Every time that door open, I wish they would leave that door open. I really stay here for that. Hey, how you doing, Queen? How you feeling? Yo, I love you. Every time this door open, though, yo, the AC comes rushing out and cuts this hot air like a knife. Every time that, right, brother? Every time. I gotta move from them with this smoke. They got camera work, all type of shit going on over there. Let me move from here. Can't be smoking on my people with their cameras and stuff now. They got equipment going on, all type of stuff going on. But I'm trying to find a shade though. Question, baby. What's going on? Frico, not a Rico? Rico, not a Frico? What's going on? Is this a Frico? Is this a Rico, bro? Diddy's a wild guy, bro. Monster in some ways if you want to make him. Is this case the monster that they've made him? Partially, yeah. Partially. But we heard some crazy stuff about him, so we're not going to undermine that. No, we're not. We heard some crazy stuff about Diddy, bro. So we're not going to say we didn't. We did. We did. But we just got to think about the charges, though. It's like, I don't know. As a juror, I'd be sitting with this. I'd be struggling with the thing. Like, yo, give him 15 for this? 20 for that? Or life for that? Maybe if they had a little 5 option, I'd be like, Diddy, hold this 5 on your damn toe and shut your ass up. You're already in there for 10 months, nigga. Do the little 3 years and shut up. You might come home on a technicality like Cosby. If they got techie for him. You know what I'm saying? And I can't sway the other gangster. That's if I was in that bottom. There. I ain't got no sides in the case, like I said. But as the case that's presented to me from the prosecution, I think the prosecution pushed out a bigger thing to us and sold a bigger story to us than we actually got. They gave us this big banquet Thanksgiving dinner we were supposed to get, and we just ate a meal in the beginning, Popeye's chicken or whatever the fuck with Cassie. And what? Now we got some biscuits and some little dumb shit, macaroni sides, laying around, and nobody don't really like that. It's not KFC. We don't like these sides. You know, not that much. We might get a little spiced Cajun rice or something for Popeyes. Okay, but relax, homie. Slow down. This ain't KF. Feel me? It's not KFC. So then gave us these other things. We not even got dessert. Where was dessert? Who? Who was dessert? There's no dessert. We've been waiting for dessert this whole time. You haven't been? I know I am. I like good movies, bro. This movie was trash. Movie was whack. I'd have told you. We watch movies. We call the best movies whack. You're gonna call this movie fire. You're corny. I'm sorry. You didn't call the movie that they said is the greatest movie of the year, the #1 movie of the year, Slumdog Millionaire. You said that shit was whack. I watched it at least 3 times. That shit was fire. Because that's what's happening in my life right now, Slumdog Millionaire. Swear to God. Everything that I ever practiced and I ever did in my whole life has been put right here in front of you all. And it all come to be. The knowledge, everything I've studied, everything I ever done, everything, bro, I am, bro, is right here in front of y'all all. And this is where y'all all connected with me, bro. And I feel like that Slumdog Millionaire, bro. I really do, son. I could cry right now, son. I swear. I really do, son. But I'm telling you, you seen a movie like that, and you're like, eh. So when you see this movie right here, what? What was the real movie? If Cassie wasn't pregnant, which they pushed it, which Cassie being pregnant, right? Try to sell on the jury that she was pregnant, cool. But if she wasn't pregnant, all right, they could have built it up, all this case, and we'd have got Cassie at the end. Boom! And we'd have been like, oh shit, I don't know, bruh. Because it's how you call your witnesses, it's how you bring out your characters in a movie. You know what I'm saying? When do you introduce the villain? When do you introduce the sidekick? When do you introduce the heroine? When do you introduce everybody? You know what I'm saying? The Harley Quinn, because she's with the villain. When do you introduce everybody in? Because remember, how we get the characters also is how we engage them, how we interact with a character. I write movie, I write scripts, bro. So I understand this. You see what I'm saying? I understand this. Feel me? So based on this story that they gave us, this DVD, this Netflix show, it's all right. It's all right, bro. We got into some shit. We heard some wild shit. Yeah, we did. We did. But the case we really heard was more about domestic violence, less about drug trafficking than they said. They made it out that the mule was a mule, and the mule said, I only handle that thing less than 10 more than 5. That's not a mule, homie. So what are we doing there? You know what I'm saying? So y'all sold us all these elements like this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, straight to DVD. Like, it's a DVD we just watched, bro. It's a straight DVD, bro. Come on, bro. Not even a good one. Not even a classic, bro. This is not a classic, bro. What's classic happened outside, and I'm glad. God told me to do it the way I'm doing it, because I'm just doing it naturally the way. He said, Joe, listen to me. Still do the case, but just free up. Just enjoy the moment. Be here. Bring blessings everywhere you're going and just be good. That's it, bro. Forget about everything else. Forget about everything, bro. He told me. And that's the realest thing he ever told me, bro. Realest thing, bro. Go to my first live I did on the tape, day 1. Go to it. Jury, I've been from jury selection. Go to day 1. The first one, I think I had on the first day I came, I think I had on a fucking brown trench coat. It was cold as hell. Facts. That's how we in a heat storm right now. In a month. It was cold. I had a long ass trench coat with a scarf. Think about that. May. On the thumbnail. But yeah, though, man. It's crazy out here, man. Crazy out here. God is great. We staying blessed up. We staying prayed up. Yeah. Safety's everything, man. But, you know, God is everything, too, you know. We're going to stay blessed. We're going to stay safe, you know. I come from a place which, you know, taught me a lot of things about safety and how to stay safe, you know. And I still feel the same way, so I still keep those same tactics. But, you know, God is the only safety, because you can't plan for nothing that's planned. And only God can unplan what they plan for you. So I just move with God more than even my medal. Even if it's on me, it's just there probably, you know. It's just there, son. It's just there. Just in case, bro. Just in case you get through the fence. You know what I'm saying? And we just gotta, you know what I'm saying, figure this shit out in real time. That's what it's for, though. You know what I mean? It's not for aggression. God is the weapon, bro. He said he'll do it, son. He said he'll go out before you and wrangle your enemies and all that, son, right before you. Right? I know the word, son. Trust me, bro. I know it, son. Back and forward. That's why me doing the negative things and selling the drugs and doing the stuff I was doing was even wrong, son, because I really got a close connection with God. And I really know better. And I knew better, and that's why I think he protected me out of all that stuff, son. You know what I mean? Out of all that shit I've been through, bro. Word, son, it's crazy, son. I can't even explain it, son. Can't even explain it, bro. Trust me. Can't even explain it, you know? Straight. The word is the realest, bro. Trust me. And I've read what? The whole Bible, whole Qurans, whole all of those, whole all that. Metaphysical Bibles, read it, all of that. What? All of that. Talmuds, what? Hinduism, Buddhism, what? I've read things in my mind. So when I got the time to build with people, I thought about this since 14, or God put these things in my mind, bro. Because when I build with people, I want to have things in common when I build with you. I want to be able to understand you. I want to be able to, I mean, because even if you can't understand me, we can understand each other. You never know who we're going to meet on the road. That's what God told me. He told me to study these things. He told me to study languages. He told me to study these things. I dropped out of school, son, at a very young age. I'm selling D-rugs. I told you this. But I taught myself what God taught me, everything I know, son. And I am very, very smart, son. You would think I went to an Ivy League school, son. You would think. I did not. And I will never cap to you. Okay? Good. All right. So don't let me lie. Don't let me lie. Okay? Everybody thinks they did this and that. I'm just saying, for me dropping out of there, I made it far, son.
Christopher Marte for City Council.
All right. The highest grade I went to was 9, and by the time I was there, I wasn't even there. I was just going to school. I was in there. We was doing bad stuff in school. I was already checked out from junior high school. I already checked out. Trust me. My body was there, but my mind was not. So, my mind was not at all, bro. Trust me. It wasn't. But God is great. Puff Daddy. Yup. About to be the end of it this week. Wrapping up. Verdict. Probably by Friday. Yep. He's like, damn, verdict probably by Friday? I'm like, yeah, bro. Verdict probably. Look, the shade came right here now, so I can move back a little bit more. I ain't trying to blow no smoke on my guys, but I'm on the shade, homie. Sorry. I'm on the shade, homie. Right. Every time that door opened, I wish I could feel it, bro. I wish you could feel it, bro. I'm all the way over here. That shit cuts this whole thing like a knife. Yeah, Fat Joe next. I'm going to that too. I'm trying to cover that. I want to go to Big U shit too. I want to go to Big U shit. Straight. Cause them niggas got caught up in the RICO, man. Straight up, man. Free them niggas, man. You know, I ain't never beef with nobody, man. Free them niggas, man. Them niggas caught up on street shit, bro. Niggas ain't caught up on no weird crimes. Them niggas caught up on street stuff. You know what I mean? But if you from they sides and you're victim to it, I understand your position. You know what I mean? I get you. So I'm not against nobody that's, you know what I mean? This is a potential victim of anyone. You know? But just being from the streets, you know? I just understand how it go. You know? And some of them people that's around that shit know what it is. But now, when it goes down, it's like niggas don't know no more. You know what I mean? You know what it was. I know what it is type stuff. You know what I mean? It's like this Diddy stuff. You know what it is. You know what it was. Now, when it's going down, it's like you don't know what it is and you don't know what it was. That's what it is. That's how it is when the police come, right? Your man start throwing shit by your foot. Whole package by your foot. Remember back in the days? You kicking the pack back. Fuck off. Police back y'all both. You arguing with this nigga about to fight with this nigga in the bullpens, right? That's what people do, son. People do weird stuff when police comes on. And this ain't police, this is feds. This is the big boys of all boys, bro. These are the people that put down John Gotti, homie. You talk to them when they come and talk to you, okay? When they say talk, you say talk, man. What's up? Only the realest of ones sit in them rooms and said, I ain't got nothing to say, man, do what you gotta do. And went to war with them people in the court and got rocked. Some people walked up out of there. Cuffy Gatlin, free Cuffy Gatlin, right, from St. Louis, right? That's the one they were saying Big Meech snitched on, but they don't got the proof for that. We know that Tammy Cowan's really snitched on Cuffy. But it could look that way, it could look that way, based on the paperwork, based on Tammy Cowan's being so close to Big Meech at the time and shit like that. But Big Meech is not on no paperwork. He didn't say nothing. Every word came from Tammy's mouth. So what did he say? But in the paperwork, it did say, Demetrius Flannery, through Tammy Cowens, the girl that's with 50, through Tammy Cowens, made Suarez to give Cuffy Gatlin multiple quantity kilogram cocaine quantity shipments that was supposed to be brought to him. So all through Cuffy Gatlin's paperwork, Big Meech is sprinkled through it. And he also comes up a couple of times first in Cuffy's paperwork, even though Cuffy Gatlin got 27 years. But he got 27 not only because of the D rugs and stuff like that, he got caught up into it was two potential witnesses to a case of the case, and they ended up clipped. You know what I'm saying? One guy named was Theodis Morgan and Theodis Howard and Terrence Morgan were the two people that were clipped, right? They said that Cuffy Gatlin was there when they were clipped. They said they sprung up on the dude, Theodis Howard. He was going to a clinic with his family one day, and he was ambushed by 2 or 3 Ootas, and they hit him to the, you know what I mean, right there. But then it was saying that Cuffy was allegedly in a parked car down the block because they positioned him in a position so that he could see it actually take place, right? Besides the Tammy Cowan thing and all this stuff, because Tammy Cowan was in a relationship with the leading agent, which his name was Keith Cromer. So Jack Harvey is the main agent. He was like American Gangster. He was like Russell Crowe in American Gangster. He was on Meech. Regardless, right? Everybody like, come on, man, who's this guy? He's a low guy. We go for him. So Jack Harvey was like that on Meech Bupper, like American Gangster. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that actually took down Meech in the end. Feel me? So now years later, after Meech gets back, he gets sentenced to 30 years, right? Tammy's in his life or whatever because Tammy was already dealing with Blue Da Vinci. But now she's become a pen pal to Big Meech and everybody else that's in the jail. So this is how she gets close to Big Meech, allegedly, right? So much so that she ended up getting life rights and all this other stuff from Big Meech, right? Right? Hold up. She ends up getting life rights and all this other stuff from Big Meech, right? Hold up, let me charge this too. So now look. So now Tammy, listen, right? Hold up. So now Tammy already was working with the government since 2009 though, okay? Big Meech took his time. Cuffy got wrapped up into his shit, it was 2012, right? 3 years later. Cuffy Gatlin was running around LA with her trying to shop the life rights to a movie deal, which is ultimately the show that we end up getting from her and 50, because she took that allegedly and went with 50 and they did a show because they couldn't do a movie with it because I guess he had ties to it and he had some lawyers that saying that he was working on this with them because he was saying that he put $250,000 into the script and he was running around with Louis Burrell at the time because he had the plugs. Louis Burrell had the plugs. You know who Louis Burrell is? Louis Burrell is MC Hammer's brother. So he was running around with the big wigs in Hollywood and all that. You see what I'm saying? This is how this was working. So he was running around with them trying to get, all this is happening while Big Meech is in jail. He got 30 years already. So I don't know. Maybe he clipped Tammy too, obviously. Most likely. I don't know. That's one question I'd have asked Cuffy. I didn't holler at him and all that, but he's checked my page. He hit my page and all that. Shout out to Cuffy for real. But you know what I'm saying? That'd be a question I'd ask him. Like, bro, did you get the goat throat, homie, or not? Like, the fuck? Just ask him. I know it's off the record, but fuck it. Let me know. But so now look, Tam's already working now. So look, she's with Meech though. Remember, Meech is in jail. She's doing these things. She got Meech life rights, and everybody got to go through her to go see Meech. So everybody's mad, obviously. Family, everybody's mad. Who the hell likes that? Who the hell is this person? Obviously, whatever. So she done skenoogle her way. Obviously, did it to this position in Meech's life. Obviously. Now, 2009, Tammy was dealing with a nigga named Terry White. Terry White was a young nigga getting money, all that. The nigga was living like Batman, had big crib, 27 years old, all type shit, right? But Terry White also was ratting at the time. You know what I'm saying? Terry White was a real nigga at times, but he also ratted a few times. You know what I'm saying? From the paperwork. He ratted on one time, since like 9-3 or something like that, because I think he started selling his first thing, Terry, in like 82, 83. And then he caught his first case, which is a big conspiracy case, in like 93 or something like that. And he was supposed to get like 18 years, but I think he got like 9. I think he did like 9 after 18. And that's with his cooperation or something like that. Right? Anyway. Now Terry and her's dealing. Something happened with some bank fraud where Terry uses her cards because Terry does fraud. You know what I mean? Terry got a $300,000 penthouse suite in the Four Seasons in Atlanta, in Georgia or wherever. And he's using it to trap out of. They said he's jugging out the Four Seasons. This is the type of money he get. He got a $300,000 penthouse suite. That's his shit. $300,000 he paid for it. In the Four Seasons, I guess. And he's jugging out of it. This is what their words are. He's jugging in the paperwork. I said, jugging? It's crazy. Anyway, they said he was jugging out the seasons. Anyway, so Terry was getting it. When you go into what they took from Terry, the cars and all that shit, nigga had every Benz, the car, the truck to it, this to that, the CL, the car. Yeah, man, shit, son. All to the year. It was 2008, so happened. Boom. So now they take down Terry. So now she wants to work to take down Terry now to set him up. This was a shorty that he was dealing with. Came to be whatever, he was dealing with somebody else. He did the fraud with her, whatever's the reason. She's working on setting up Terry. By the time Terry figures it out, he think he was still dealing with her, I don't know. They said she's been working with us since spring. Terry finds out about this. Obviously, this is June. This is summer, July. Anyway, right? Oh, wait. Boom. Now Tammy, boom. So Tammy needs somebody to set him up with, right? So this is why they say a lot of things with the Big Meech thing now, right? Where they tying him in, some of them. Look, because this is what's crazy though, right? She's got to go and snitch on Terry, right? So she goes to the agents and snitches on Terry, right? So what agent does she go to snitch on Terry? She goes to the same agent that's been chasing down Big Meech forever after she just came and wiggled her way into Big Meech's life and got his life rights. She's snitching on this other guy right now named Terry, and she's using the leading agent named Jack Harvey, who just locked up Big Meech, to do it. This is crazy. You're not just using any agent, you're using an agent that just gave me 30 years, and you're working for me and working with me. How could you do this? Even if you are gonna be a rat, goddamn. You're gonna go to the agent that locked me up and do this, bro? So this is what they say, how is it this? This is where Tammy's coming out to say, they were saying, or Tammy came out to say with 50, if it was real or fake, allegedly Big Meech is the one that told her to get in contact with Jack Harvey. This is what they was trying to say. But none of these things could be proven, but they were saying, anyway, we'll go into that later, right? Like I said, in the paperwork, you can't say Big Meech is snitching. To me, paperwork gotta say a person rat. But this is a third-party situation. This is what we're dealing with here, a third-party situation. So it's a third-party informant, third-party information. You know what I mean? So now she snitches on Terry. Terry gets wrapped up in a big weed, fraud, case. They take everything from Terry. So now Terry gets, who is coming out this car? So now, coming in this car. So let me turn my camera this way just in case, right? So, hey buddy, nah. So now Terry gets locked up, right? I think he gets about 11 years or so, right? Not only that, right? Remember, she was doing this, when she did this on Terry, she was a CI, which is a cooperating individual, okay? Cooperating individual, that's it. So they're not a paid informant or nothing. You're just doing all of this to Terry for free. Tammy did all of this to Terry for free. Also, she went and did it with the guy that locked up Big Meech after she's working for Big Meech right now. So how wild is Tammy? That's crazy, okay? She's very smart. I will give her this. She's smart and cunning and a bunch of stuff. But think about that. Cool. She does that, right? Jack Harvey says, you are so instrumental to this case and we couldn't do it without you. They didn't even have to do no case. She gave him everything, had him on. She was having him on the phone talking for conversations for hours. Hours. Terry, she had Terry on the phone talking for hours. Remember, he used to deal with it, then they stopped dealing with each other. But then you know how you get back with your old thing? So when she got back with him, she got back in and was setting him up the whole time. So they broke up in spring. When they broke up in spring, she already was talking to the feds. Now, by the time he figured out, he wrapped up, this is summer, July type times. And now he done figured out, she done wrapped him up. She done wrapped him up, right? Jack Harvey tells her, you were so instrumental to the case, because they didn't have to do nothing. They didn't even have to surveil nothing. She's there. They got him an hour conversations talking to her. Yo, man, you see that big hit in Macon where they hit that big weed thing? Yeah, that was me. That was my trees. This, that. Yo, man, I'm still spending money from the 80s. They got him bragging and boasting. He's calling this bragging and boasting, but these things he's saying, they're saying that is real things. He's not bragging and boasting. He's saying what he's really living and what he's really doing. Like, sir, I'm telling you the actual testimony out of my head, the actual script, transcripts out of my head. That's how well I know that script and this script and another case at the same time. Right now, I can tell you. Look, Jack Harvey tell her, yo, you were so instrumental, I'm gonna give you a percentage of this whole seizure, of the forfeiture, of whatever we take this guy. Whatever they took from him maxed out to a percentage that she came up to $55,000. So she was paid $55,000 to take down Terry. So now she's successfully taken down Terry, 2009. Now we go in 2012. Now she's running around with Big Meech for Big Meech, trying to get this movie shop with Cuffy, all of this other stuff, 2009, 2010, 2011. Cuffy Gatlin gets caught up into his conspiracy 2012. That's when his conspiracy starts, 3 years later. See what I'm saying? She ended up getting $250,000 for Cuffy. That's what Cuffy said. Or they say, or some shit like that, allegedly. I still say allegedly. Allegedly with all this shit, but it's allegedly. But, yeah, that's what Cuffy said. Cuffy said she got like $250 for him. She got paid that, boom. So she set Cuffy up. Then they had another CI, but now look, so now Jack Harvey is the one that she's talking to, right? Remember, now she was working for free. He just paid her, Jack Harvey. So now May or March, one of the M months of 2012, I think, Jack Harvey retires, right? Remember, he took down his big case. He done took down mad people. T. Stuckey, he was involved in that. Free T. Stuckey, straight. Shout out to his sons and all that. T. Stuckey from Detroit, real niggas. Behind that wall, bro. Shout out to T. Stuckey, bro. Free all the real niggas from behind the wall, bro. Real talk. So now me, he was involved in that shit too as well. Allegedly, I gotta, you know what I mean? But whatever. I'm trying to tell you. So boom. So now, she's setting up Cuffy now. Cuffy says they got onto him one day when her was on a phone call and Keith Chroma, better yet, I'm going too fast. Jack Harvey's about to retire. She was working with Jack Harvey so much so well, and she never was a paid informant, that when he left, Keith Chroma was the leading agent taking over. He gave her to him and said, she's a good source. You might could utilize her, right? But she's not working. Keith ends up getting contact with her and say, yo, look, I want you to stay on board though. I know you wasn't paid before, but you could be a paid informant now. She's like, word, what I'm gonna have to do? He's like, yo, all you gonna have to do is probably set up some Mexicans, some Hispanics, and that's it. And we're gonna be deporting them out of the country anyway, so you're never gonna have to testify, nothing like that. She's like, all right, cool. She's like, can I get money? She's like, you can get a lot depending on what you do. He's like, all right, can I get Demetrius Flannery a time cut? Remember, he got 30 years already. He said, we could probably work on that. This is what Keith Chroma tells her, okay? This is what Agent Keith Chroma tells her, okay? Boom. 8 to 10 months now, she's supposed to be working on these Hispanics, but one day she's on the phone, this is what Cuffy says, one day she's on the phone and she's talking with Cuffy. She clicks over to the next line. It's Keith. Or she was on the phone with Keith and clicked over and said, yo, it's Cuffy. However it went. I think she was on the phone with Keith and clicked over and said it's Cuffy or something like that. However it went. He's like, what, who? Cuffy? I think Cuffy name rings bells. Cuffy. He already was in the feds, did a bid already, did 120 months in the Eastern District of Missouri already. Cuffy Gatlins. Okay? So he's still Cuffy. You might not know Deion Gatlin and all this other shit, but you probably heard the name Cuffy if you outside. You know what I'm saying? Just like you in the streets, you heard a nigga name, you never seen him. Boom. She's like, word, I'm on him. That's how he say he basically got on him, whatever. Cool. 8 to 12 months now, they setting up this thing on Cuffy. They on him, setting him up, blah, blah, blah. Her and Keith Cromer start a relationship for 8 to 12 months. Right? They was cool for like 5 months or so, and then they started a relationship for 8 to 12 months. Keith Cromer maintains that they never did. Yet she's driving his OGV, his official government vehicles. Oh my God, he let me drive it, so he was drunk, Your Honor, he was drunk. Nigga, Keith was drunk and all that, she driving his car. You're not supposed to let nobody drive your Fed car. He's wild. But he's still maintaining. That's why I used to joke on Keith, even though none of these people in this case is a joke. But that's a joke on Tammy, allegedly, with the goat throat, sucking up everybody. Got everybody, because Keith lost his job. Meech, damn, still trying to bury Meech. The hell, everybody. The fuck, look what she did to Cuffy. What the hell? Terry, 4 men I just named, homie. Hopefully her and 50 don't get into a thing. Hopefully 50, hopefully. But 50 is a strategist. He's already prepared for this lady. She better leave him alone. But look, straight, this nigga's petty too. Leave him. So boom, right? So this is what's happening. So now they setting up Cuffy. Cuffy gets swept into a damn Rico too. Now also besides that, his phone is bugged. Once they get once they get the Title III warrant affidavit order, boom, boom, boom. Now Cuffy Gatlin's phone become target telephone number 1. They own him. This is how they end up getting to all of the other stuff with the supposed clippings that happened with the Otis, Howard, and Terrence Morgan, and all of those things that happened because he got caught in this whole big thing. And they also set him up in a reverse sting operation. This is how long they was on, but like 2015, they had him running. They had it running with him. They set Cuffy Gatlin up in a reverse sting. Not just that, because the case was failing. Why? Because Tammy and that leading agent was having a relationship for 8 months, bro. He's the leading agent. She's the leading informant in the case, bro. It's like Cassie and the leading person that's prosecuting the case having SEX right now, bro. The leading person is a man, right? Leading person agent that put this case on is having SEX with Cassie. It's like that. What? You gotta throw this whole case out. What are you talking about, right? So they were still battling that. They ain't throw nothing out. So he got a Frank's hearing, which is a Frank's hearing is what you get when you're trying to challenge the evidences that's being used against you. You're trying to get certain evidences, wiretap evidence, all these evidence, surveillance evidences, throw it out against you because all of these things should be inadmissible because not only is this woman taking back her own affidavit, the first thing she testified to or wrote, she's trying to change her testimony 3 times. She wrote 3 transcripts, Tammy. 3 things, 3 testimony, 3 statement shits. So what? So based on her statements being flipped alone, now she's saying Big Meech never did nothing when she's the one allegedly that said Big Meech is the one who set this whole thing up. And Big Meech is the one who met Suarez in prison in 2005 or 2006 or something like that. And when he met him, remember, because Big Meech was already in jail, and he met the Connect. He met the Connect. I want them, you know what I mean? Leave me alone, please, y'all. My family's from that place too, my friends. Look, they met the Connect at the time, right? And him is the ones allegedly that put it on for Cuffy Gatlin to be the one to do the work. Get the keys to St. Louis, and Cuffy gonna do that. Because Cuffy's one of them dudes that's outside, he could do that. Straight. So now, he gets also caught into a reverse sting operation where out of Memphis, the same Keith Cromer sets up an agent to act like a hustler, to say that they're connected to the plug, the Scartels, and that they could get him whatever he needs. So he buys into this, Cuffy, somehow, some way. He takes the shipment supposedly, but he got to go to Memphis to go get it. He sends the Otis. He sends Timothy Rush, and he sends Lorenzo Gibbs, right? These are the niggas that's caught in this conspiracy with him. The Otis and Terrence got clipped in life. RIP to them. But he had 4 people in his case. 3 people, him, Cuffy, 2 brothers, Andre Timothy Rush, and Lorenzo Gibbs. That's the 4 people on Cuffy's case. All right? Cool. So now, Cuffy got a couple of things that he thinks why he feel Meech snitched on him though. So he got his own things, besides what we thinking or whatever, what the people be thinking or whatever, that people are saying. Because Cuffy alleges that at one point he was riding around in this Bentley or some shit, this blue Bentley or something. And Big Meech had hit him around his time or something and told him, yo, son, get at me, bro. Yo, we got something, you gotta tie it in, we gotta link it in. Yo, get at me, bro, get at me. Like, cool, I guess he hollered at Tammy, because you know you gotta holler at Tammy to do anything with Meech. He hollers at Tammy, she plugs him with a Spanish guy. He sees the Spanish guy, he meets him. Cuffy says, the Spanish guy threw him off though, because he had this car or whatever. I don't even think it was Cuffy's car. But he's like, oh, that's a fly car, something. Did you pay for it in full? Remember, they get rich type guys. Why are you talking about I paid in full or something like that? It's like some money thing or something. That kind of throw you off. You're like, this nigga weird. Cuffy said, I didn't think he was a cop. But I felt funny and I just backed up off dude. I bagged back, right? Now, years later, fast forward. Remember, he already got caught up in a conspiracy. Now you go, he already got caught up in a conspiracy now. 2018, or 19 or something, 18 or so, 18. He gets the transcripts for his case, right? He gets the transcripts for his case, all right? After he gets his transcripts for his case or whatever, he sees there's a CS, all right? And this CS was introduced to him by another CS, all right? But the CS is this Spanish guy. The whole time this guy's an informant, cop, agent type guy, whatever he is. He's playing for the force, he's Smith, right? But this guy was introduced to me by somebody. So automatically he may say this is Meech, but also he was introduced to this person by Tammy. But why you called me anyway, allegedly, it's for me to even call Tammy to get in contact with his big link, when his big link is this. So you can look about that whole circle if you want to. So that's what Cuffy said. So, you know, I just put everything on the table so you can just get the sides of the stories so you see, you know what I'm saying, what the case is about. Feel me? Which the case should have been thrown anyway because Tammy was also sleeping with the agent. There was just mad crazy things going on. Then they set up in a reverse thing. So now look. So now, allegedly, he sends, not allegedly, he testified to it. He pled guilty to all these things. He sent Timothy and Lorenzo to go get the D-rugs from the agents that they don't know agents in Memphis. When they get there, they ask for directions to get to the spot with the agent, They get there. But the agent said, look, you could give me a car, right? They said Cuffy Gatlin gave them a Corolla with 120,000 miles on it or some shit. And we're gonna give you a car with a compartment in it so that we can hide the stuff in. So when they got there, Timothy jumps in the truck or whatever they have, the Cadillac truck that's worth $60,000. And he's supposed to be getting $110,000 worth of work because it's 2 H bricks. See what I'm saying? It's supposed to be 2 H bricks. But this is invisible yay. This is sham yay. So you're not even about to see it. You about to get charged for this yay or this H and you've never seen it. You never touched it. It's invisible. It's a conspiracy. And you've been set up by them now. Now they have set you up to conspire to get this. Okay? So this is what's happening now. So now they already got him to the curly because they now, Lorenzo Gibb at the time, I don't know if people getting spooked or not, but Lorenzo Gibb's like, yo, can you drive me to the airport? Asked one of the agents. They're like, nah, they declined. So he was seen walking up to an IHOP. Timothy jumping in the V that they say allegedly had the compartment. They're like, you want me to show you where the compartment is? He's like, nah, we'll figure it out later, man. Timothy, you know what I mean? They probably already with it out. Like, yo, we figured it out later, yo. Timothy jumping the V. Yeah. He on the highway. Between him getting it there to St. Louis or whatever, they stop him, bag him, boom. They double back on Lorenzo, grab him, boom, bag Lorenzo. So Lorenzo and him is bagged. Boom. Cuffy Gatlin finds out about this. So when he finds out about this, he's talking to the agent like, yo, son, it's crazy. And listen, you know them dudes are stand-up dudes, though. You already know. But listen, I could get it back. You know what I mean? Anything else, I could still do it. You know what I mean? We could, you know what I mean? You can work that off type vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, all right, cool. Whatever, we can figure it out type vibes. So they're like, yo, I'm going to need, that's 160, though. Remember, I'm working for the Mexican schnugs, the schnartels. So you know them people will do you if you owe them $1. So this is the type of people that they alleging that they work for. So no, Cuffy like, word, damn, it's crazy. He like, nah, them people want their bread, bro. First of all, give me some money. He like, I ain't got it. They're like, yo, give me a car. And we just gave you a $60,000 damn car. Remember, Cuffy don't know that he's talking to these agents as well, that the agents that they met. He think these is regular guys, but these ain't regular guys. They're like, yo, nah, son, we done gave you this. He like, nah, bro, look. So he think they're regular, the agents. Feel me? So he like, yo. They're like, yo, I could work it off. I could get it back. Come and just send it, bro. I could do it. Get the likes up, man. I'm giving you the whole story right here in my head. Likes up. Well, I'm stopped. Better yet, I'm done anyway. I love y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the Instagram. OOTAONGO is my cash app. This is a real transcript out my head. And I'm not being biased, bro. I never call Cuffy or meet your rap. I just give you the paperwork and let you think what you want to think. Straight. Gangster. Son, shit is real, son. Whole years long conspiracy, bro. In my brain, bro. I done read all this transcript. I tell you on my head. Straight up. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so now look how they catch him. I at least got to tell you the end of it, though. Because look how they catch him, though. So boom. So look, they already got the dude. So they're like, yo, you got to work it off. You're like, all right, cool, whatever. So they're like, all right, cool. We're going to give you 5 or something like that, or 10. We're going to give you 10. We're going to give you 10 yay. With the 2 A's, we're gonna give you the 10 yay or something. But they was already doing another sham narcotic deal with somebody else, and they had 5 more, so they give them 15. So like, all right, cool, we're gonna set you up with the 15. Like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do the 15. So now when you set you up with all this is all of the weight. Remember, you never seen this work, it's not even real. But you conspired to do it. So now they're gonna take this invisible work, which was coming out to be, what, how many kilograms? The 10 and the 2H and this, and the 15, they convert all the weight, but then they divide it by weed weight. They take weed weight and divide it and charge it as weed weight, and now you're being charged with like 5 bricks or something like that. Real bricks now. So it was invisible work before, but now you're getting charged with 5 real bricks or 10 real bricks. So that's how he got. So the weapon that whatever did with whoever was never charged, was never found. The money of nothing was never found. So he had ghost drugs, ghost guns, ghost money. No money. No drugs, no guns. And Cuffy Gatlin got 27 years. Straight up. I just gave you that story. Free Cuffy Gatlin. That's crazy. You got caught up in conspiracies. Bro. You know, Tammy Cowan is the one who set it all off on him, though. And then he got caught up into a whole web. But Tammy's the one who set it all off. You know what I mean? Did Meech know? No, son. Meech could have not known. He could have been unknowing. She could have been trying to just do this to help free him, to think that she'll be the miracle in the end, or to be with him. And allegedly some people saying that like Meech came out and didn't want to be with her too, so she like tried to cook him now. Because if Meech wanted to be with him, then he would have never did that. But Meech is fool, because I'd act like I wanted to be with her at least. Even my wife would have had to chill out. I'd act like I wanted to be with her at least for a couple of months, got back my rights, all my shit, and then I'd have left her in the dirt, stupid. That's what I would have did. But maybe Meech feels different way. He's Big Meech. He fuck about you. Whatever. I'm getting my life rights back anyway. 25 years probably. I don't know. I don't know how Meech feel. You know what I mean? But I would have went and laid up and gave her I'd have gave her 30 years worth of saddle up. She'd have been the first one. Not even my wife would have got this shit. She had my life rights. Shut up. My girl would have argued me until I come home. Don't care. She would have blown my phone up like Diddy. Was blowing up Cassie shit. Don't care. I'm going to saddle up Tammy Cowens for the next 7 days, bro. I just was home. I was in jail for 20 years. I'm giving her this one. She's giving me back my life rights tonight. Planet of the Apes. Remember this running? Yeah. And then the big gorilla went like this. And then that nigga went like this. To Caesar, she'd have did just like this with my life rights. Just like the monkey did to Caesar, bro. Remember? When he gave Caesar his hand and Caesar like this. All right, yo. You cool again. The first Planet of Apes. Nigga, I'm never gonna go into part 2s of nothing. First, everything's. First one, bro. You remember. He's sure you know. Sorry, y'all. I ain't trying to smoke on my people. Not bad, bro. Looking stunning, too, as you want to be.
Is that on her?
Yeah, I'd rather
Yeah.
not.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was a picture, but first I thought he was setting it up for himself.
I was coming around it.
Okay, so I think without sort of being in the room with those defense attorneys to know exactly what the conversation was,
Each night.
I think decided not to put it on. And I think it comes down, I guess, feeling confident enough in their cross-examination that they didn't feel like they needed to bring a witness or other people to help their client. And you have been here nearly every single day of this trial and have been such an incredible resource for us. So thank you for keeping our viewers informed and breaking all of this legal journey down for us.
Yeah, she's beautiful, man. She's nice too. She's sweet. But when I was going around there, I was gonna walk around there. But then when I look now that I put it there, I couldn't even walk around it. The guy's right here blocking it. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. 'Cause I was gonna walk around it. That's Jerika Duncan from CBS News. Jerika Duncan, Jericka. Jerika. Very beautiful. Not a lot of women could feel that short hairdo, bro. It's real dope. It's so hot. And that's probably why she thought I was just going to take a picture. Because it's so hot. And people don't want the camera so close to them like that. You know, they want to go in those space, man. Hot, people sweating.
There are documents showing that homes have changed for these entertainers. There are text messages showing that there's some coordination and in some cases he's leaving that information they say completely differently. So I think the prosecution put that in one of the jurors to see that again laid out for that specific reason. But again, the defense made a point to say there are things in the chart that you're saying that are not included that's due to James wanting to participate in that. And also, one text message we saw, she had her own sort of relationship with and then oh yeah, okay, so it was the testimony that he was referring to, but it was a separate okay, about it being okay, so let's just so one of Diddy's ex-girlfriends came to the stand today. What was her testimony and was Diddy able to put rules in the system? So something that stood out to me
Subscribe to the channel now. Turn the notification bells on. Make sure you're notified now. On go, yard. Charge this up, and I'll be back in a second. On go. On go and cash app. You know the vibes.